Hello friends, myself Ketan M. Patel from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center 033, Electrical Engineering Department 09, and my subject is Switch Gear and Protection. Subject code is 2170908, 4th year, 7th semester. Okay. Today we discuss about the switch gear and protection introduction. Okay. Switch gear protection teaching scheme is lecture is 4, no tutorial, practical is 2 hours, subjects credit is 6. In theory examinations, ESE is 70 marks, PA is 20 and ALA is a 10 marks. In practical exams, ESE is 20, OEP is 10 and PA is 20. So total marks is 150 marks. Okay, 100 is theory and 50 is practical. Okay. So SGP scope and objective of courses is this subject is a core subject and very important for any practicing electrical engineer. The electrical engineer has to deal with many switch gears and protection systems of various elements of power systems. The subject curriculum focuses on the study of fundamental of power system protection, electromagnetic relay, which are important one. It also covers the protection of feeders, transmission lines, transformer, generator and induction motors. The subject deals with the principles of circuit breaking and circuit breaker fundamentals. It also covers the working principle of protecting switches, gears like CT and PT. The topics covered in the curriculum are chosen in such a way that the students get a very good idea of the underlying principles of switch gear and protection. Basically, switch gear protection is a protective circuit and protective device which are used in the power system, okay, which protect the power systems elements. Here there are number of chapters in this subject. First is introduction of protective relaying and electromagnetic relays. In this chapter there are basics introduction like of faults, causes of effects, protective zones, primary and backup protection, desirable qualities and terms of protective relaying, basic connection of trip circuit, type of relay units, relay pickup, reset or dropout, pickup, drop off ratio, construction and working of different electromagnetic relays. So this is a very important points and definitions of the short meaning of the equipment. Okay, this chapter is in 3 number in bracket 3. Okay, so it is indicate it is a citation of the which books you are used. Okay, so first chapter is a introduction of whole subject. Total hours is 3 and its weightage is 4%. Second is overcurrent protection of transmission line. In this chapter, introduction, fuses, thermal relay, overcurrent relay, applications of definite time and IDMT-OC relay for protection of feeder. Direction overcurrent relay, limitation of overcurrent relay, etc. In third chapter, differential protection, simple differential protection, zone of protection and actual behavior of simple differential protection, percentage differential protection and earth leakage protection. In chapter number 4, transformer protection, types of fault, overcurrent protection, percentage differential protection, inrush phenomenon, high resistance ground faults in transformers, interturn faults, incipient fault, overfluxing phenomenon. In chapter 5, distance protection of transmission line. In this chapter, drawback of DC protection, OC protection, introduction to distance protection, types of distance relay, impedance, reactance, more relay, performance of distance relay, during normal load and power swing, effect of arc resistance on the reach of distance relay, comparison of distance relay, distance protection of transmission line, reasons for inaccuracy of distance relay reach, three-step protection, strip contact configurations, three-step protection of double and fade lines. And so, in chapter number 6, carrier aided protections of transmission line, need for carrier aided protection of transmission line, various options for carrier, coupling and trapping the carrier into the desired line section, single line to ground coupling, line to line coupling, unit type carrier aided directional comparison relaying, carrier aided distance scheme for acceleration of zone 2, transfer tree for inter-trip, permissive inter-trip, acceleration of zone 2, pre-acceleration of zone 2, phase comparison relaying. In 1 to 5 chapters, the main equipment like a transformer, generator, okay, and these 5, 6 chapters is like a protection of transmission line, okay, in power system. Means here in power system there are generation, transmission and distribution systems, okay. So everywhere need protection, okay. Next, 7 sub chapters, generator protection, various faulties and abnormal operation conditions, stator and rotor faults, transverse differential protection, unbalanced loading, overspreading, loss of excitation, loss of prime mover. Okay, this is a protection of generator. Eighth chapter, induction motor protection. In this chapter, various faults and abnormal operation condition, starting of induction motor, protection of small and large induction motor. In chapter number 9, numerical protection, introduction, block diagram of numerical relay, numerical overcurrent protection, numerical transformer protection, numerical distance protection of transmission line. And in chapter number 10, theory of circuit interruption. Okay. Here, chapter number 10, 11, 12, 13 is a circuit breaker, introduction of circuit breaker and their details. Introduction, physics of arc phenomenon, maintenance of the arc, losses from plasma, essential properties of arc, arc integration theories. In chapter number 11, circuit constant in relations to circuit breaking. Introduction, circuit breaker rating, circuit constants and circuit condition, restriking voltage, transient characteristic of restriking voltage, interactions between the breaker and circuit, current chopping duties of switch gear. In chapter number 12, theory of practice of conventional circuit breaker and modern circuit breaker. In this chapter, there are a number of circuit breaker are in details, like automatic switches, air brake circuit breaker, ABCB, oil circuit breaker, OCB, single and multi brake construction, air blast circuit breaker, performance of circuit breaker and system requirements, modifications of circuit breaker, duty by shunt resistors, power factor correction by series resistance, comparative merits of different type of conventional circuit breakers, modern trends, vacuum circuit breakers, sulfur hexafluoride, SF6 circuit breaker, DC circuit breaker, auto reclosing, definition and features, three-phase versus single-phase auto reclosing. Okay. In last chapter is a protective current transformer and potential transformer is a CTPT. In this chapter, magnetizing curve of CT, difference between measurement and protective CT, CT errors, calculation of CT accuracy, selection of CT, CT requirements for differential protection, significance of CT, specification of PT and CVT. So there are different relay and protective device like a circuit breaker is used. So power system is a very wide area. So we are use the switch gear and protection of this system. There are a number of reference books are here. So first, Fundamental of Power System Protection, Y.G. Parithankar and S.R. Bide. In this book, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 9 chapter are covered in this book. In second books, Power System Protection and Switchgear by Oza Nair, Mehta and Makwana. In this book, chapter number 8 and 13 are covered. In Switchgear and Protection, S.S. Rao, Khanna Publication, chapter number 1 is covered. Power System Protection and Switchgear, B. Ravindranath and M. Chandar. In this book, there are 10, 11 and 12 chapters are covered. Okay. These 5 to 11 book are also is your study. Okay. The different principle and different study by use of this book. Course outcome. Okay. In SGP subject, after learning the course, you should be able to explain the purpose of protection in relation to major types of apparatus, protection principle, dangerous and criteria. Choose and justify a suitable protection system for a specified application. Analyze and compare specified protection systems. Compare merits of various principles, relay hardware and interrupting devices. Compare the different type of circuit breaker performance based on which selection of circuit breaker can be made for a given applications. Okay. So when you study these all chapters and all theories, you can decide the what relay, what circuit breaker are used, its proper direction. Okay. Here this is a suggested list of experiment in our practical lab. To study the microcontroller based of 3-phase differential relay, to study microcontroller based of overcurrent relay, numerical protection of induction motor, IDMT relay, differential overcurrent relay, transformer differential percentage bias relay, magnetic interest current in transformer and its protection, radial protection using 2 overcurrent and earth fault relay, magnetizing characteristic of CT, transformer differential protection, protection scheme of different abnormal condition of an alternator, Buchholz relay of transformer protection, generalized block diagram of numeric relay. In our laboratory, there are many working practical are available. Okay. And study practical also we studied in this laboratory. Okay. Next, design based problem and open ended problem. You can ask to collect the data of small power system network, then you are asked to design complete protection scheme of the component of the power system like a feeder, transmission line, transformer and a generator. The design should include the selection of circuit breaker rating and the relay settings wherever applicable. Okay. By the end of the semester, you can prepare the OAP, okay, and submit the department. You also study in this subject the major equipment like computers and programming software like C, C++ or MATLAB Skylab. By using this software, you can make the protective device or protective circuit to power systems. And list of open source software or learning website like NPTEL web courses and video courses. By using these videos, you also studied the power system subject of switchgear protection. Active learning assignments means ALA. At the end of the semester, you also submit the ALA preparation of PowerPoint sites, which includes videos, animations, pictures, graphics for better understanding theory and practical work. The faculty will allocate parts of chapters to group of students so that the entire syllabus to be covered. The PowerPoint slides should be put up on the website of the college or institute along with the name of the students of the group, the name of the faculty, department of college on the first slide. The base 3 work should submit to GTU. Okay, so here it is a good work for you. Okay, so after the whole subject you learning the ALA is submitted in the department. Okay, thank you.